So which evergreen niches would bring you good money? That is very important question because today we're talking about those weird niches about which you've probably never heard of. And from my point of view, most of them would be really easy to win because there is no win-win situation for each and every merch by Amazon seller, but we are trying to do so. So let's start cave dive in short. As we are continuing to talk about those water sports, this is one of them. So what I really want to see prior to hearing about like Nunisha, you know nothing about, you just have to probably watch very short YouTube video to understand what it is, because just watching somebody else's products might not be enough. And especially it's really good when you understand all those keywords, because again, in such small niches as this one, probably having those keywords from those 200 and less results might not be good enough, because you would just copycat those keywords. You want to do something fresh and new, and if any software you're using for merch by Amazon or just for Amazon aren't not enough, and you see that you just don't feel that that is enough of keywords, just use Google keywords. That would be a good idea to understand the niche first, and second to have those keywords, because that traffic in such weird niches might not be just from Amazon. Those huge things as Google might have some views to your product too. And you see, we do have caves, caveman, I work while under the pressure. Don't follow me, I do stupid things. I mean, those t-shirts for me gave me like Discovery or National Geographic vibes, so probably those niches you would want to see, but just don't use those trademarked keywords. Cave dive, just dive, so those stylish things are there. One day I've talked about this niche, but I would love to talk about this one again because this one is huge. And the thing is with such niches, if you just have the keyword triathlon short, you'll see most of literal triathlon shorts for those sports. But we want to add the word funny to understand the niche. In the end of the day, I cannot guarantee you which type of keywords to use. Could be both. I mean, look for your experience, what's going and doing best for your shop. So swim, bike, run, those would be most important words. It doesn't have to have those words if you don't have them on the design, but you can do. I survived my husband's training schedule. And the thing about triathlon is that, and that was the part of the joke, that those people who are doing that type of competition, they are literally for years work this schedule around those training. And that training could be like starting from 5 hours a day. So those would be very dedicated people, very weird style people. So the type of jokes would be weird as well. So triathlon that, stroke it, ride it, pound it, my kind of threesome. Stages of triathlon. You ran a marathon, that's cute. And one more like funniest thing for me about triathlon is that, I mean, that is literally people's life goal. And by the end of such triathlons, people could be so exhausted, like almost that exhausted, but they still understanding that doing the challenge, and some of them not only once. I mean, that is amusing but a little bit scary as well. very quick niche won't fall in short. I mean, the amount of such sports is insane, and those very small niches as that too. So windsurfer, windfoiling, you see, that is two different types of sports. So maybe you see that there is no such huge niches, and maybe you want to compete with windsurfing. But you see, people are using both of keywords, so maybe there is something I don't understand if you do use it for your advantage. And you see, a lot of very old type of designs are being used, just changing one word, which is not that bad. And of course, when talking about those water sports, we want to talk a little bit about rafting. You see that competition is a little bit high here, but not that much. You see, we do have sponsorships, which means money as a sexy and a roid. So that could be for lots of things, just not for rafting. Used but one design at a time. Don't follow me, I do stupid things again. This could be a meme phrase, but people are buying that. Why? Because you see, the whole picture thing is very appealing first, and secondly, it's bright. It's understandable and it's looking just fresh. Whitewater rafting survivor. I need good paddling. We've seen this phrase somewhere before. Top talent swimmer excuse. Might not be our thing. Drink float, peer beat. Maybe yes, but just not that niche. Funny, I'd draft that. Allow this. That is both joke and a very appealing scene. Let's go on. This is a huge niche, but we will talk just a couple of words. Yes, that is fishing shorts. Again, we add the word funny to be more precise that we don't want to see all those professional clothes for fishing. It's like numerous. On Amazon, we want to stay on Merge by Amazon side. But of course, it's not guaranteed that people would add that word funny, so you can check two types of searches to understand with which main niche you are working with. So make fishing great again. I don't know, just depending on which strategy do you have. Like that politics part of Merge by Amazon is always scary. It could go both ways. You could have really good sales, but you could be banned for that. Yes, you can use the face or even name of the politic while this politic works, but I mean, that is a very thin line. Part-time hooker. I've seen a lot, don't recommend to use this. WTF, where is the fish? That is better. So, lots of great niches. Yes, we've talked about fishing before. That word cranky was there. But, I mean, that is a huge niche you don't have to forget about, because amongst those evergreen niches, we would always have those like fruitful ones which we want to break into. And that is logical, because on the tens of thousands of niches, there are some of the most fruitful ones, and that is how the world works. If you want to talk about more evergreen niches or even about what's trending today on Merge by Amazon, join me in the next videos.